Ha!
Hey everyone, Hassan here. Welcome to the world of Ha. Today I got another Power Rangers Dino Supercharge review for you. This is the Deluxe Black T-Rex Zord. I know this one's been pending for quite a while, but I finally got it to review. The Deluxe Black T-Rex Zord. This one is very interesting. It's a recolor, and we've gotten a bunch of recolors in the Dino Supercharge line, but it's kind of a mixture of things. So it's partially the T-Rex Zord, but partially also the Spino Zord. So, for example, as you can see, the overall design is the T-Rex Zord, including the face, right? So here's the T-Rex Zord, and I'll do a better comparison when I take it out of the box. But same face, same thing, except the top piece here is straight off of the Spino Zord. They took the little backpack thingy, but the Spino Zord had a different face. So they basically took this piece with this thing, so you basically have this, if I can attach it on properly, that. And that's basically the black T-Rex Zord, just a different color scheme. So very interesting the way they did it. And I'll show you some more comparisons with them all out of the box and everything. But really interesting. And we actually have black Stegosaurus and Triceratops Zords, so we can really create a full black Dino Charge Megazord, which we will do as well. It does have firing missile capabilities. I love the artwork that they have on these packaging. It looks really cool. Such original artwork, and it's awesome. I love it. It does come with, and this one's really cool, it's a T-Rex Charger. It's #1, but it's in black, because it's a black T-Rex Zord. I like that. I think that's really cool. At first glance, you're like, oh, it's a black Dino Charger, Black Ranger, Parasaurolophus. But no, it's the T-Rex Zord. It's a T-Rex Charger, so that's really interesting. Side of the box, it's got the black T-Rex Zord right there. Standard stuff there. The back of the box, look at that artwork. That's really cool. And then again, all the functionality that you can do with it and all the cool little combinations and all that good stuff. So anyways, I'm excited to kind of see what this looks like with all the other Zords that I have. So without further ado, let's get this open and take a look. Here it is out of the packaging, the Deluxe Black T-Rex Zord. Really cool. Before I jump into that, I want to take a look at the Dino Charger itself. So this is it. As I mentioned, this is a T-Rex Charger, but it's black, which is really interesting. So I actually have a regular T-Rex Charger right here for comparison's sake. So obviously the regular one is the red one at the top. So as you can see, it's the same thing, just in black. And I'll flip through the transformations in a second. There it is right there in case you want the QR code. So this is the regular T-Rex. So I'll show you the QR code for the black T-Rex Ranger right there. Tyrannosaurus Rex. So there's that. It does make the same sound as you can see in the morpher, so that part is not new. But if we are to flip through the actual transformations here, so it looks like it flips the opposite way for these Dino Chargers. That's the same. There you go. So, really interesting. So if we wanted to actually scan the Dino Charger and just see, you know, what it says in the app, I'm going to do this real quick. Okay. So it's scanning. Ooh, look at that. It's a T-Rex Charger, but black. They actually have a unique animation for it. That's really cool. Black Tyrannosaurus. That is really cool. And you see when it loads up in the collection, it loads up after the #1 T-Rex Chargers. You get the black T-Rex, and then it goes to the 1 Plus and #2 and so on. That is really cool. So I like that they finally added that to the app as well to have something unique. So that's pretty sweet. So definitely, collectors, you gotta get this Dino Charger now because it is unique in the app. The sound it makes in the morpher is the same, so I'm not gonna bother with that, but it is unique in the app, which is really cool. So, anyways, we have the black T-Rex Zord right here, and I wanna do some quick little comparisons before we take an up-close look at it. So obviously you have the T-Rex Zord, and I have the Deluxe Spino Zord. Just for the heck of it, just to kind of put in this little image right here, I have the limited edition T-Rex Zord right there, which was a different color scheme. So just to give you an idea of the different versions of the T-Rex Zord or something similar model-wise, you have that image right there, which is pretty crazy. It's definitely really kind of surreal to see all these different like T-Rex looking creatures all in one right there. But it also kind of highlights a little how crazy they've gotten with the different colors and repaints and different versions of the same item. So for collectors, it is a little disappointing to see so many of the same mold over and over. Some slight differences between these three, as you can see, but still, it's roughly the same thing over and over. So that is a little disappointing, and it's very costly to collect all these things too. So do keep that in mind when you're trying to get everything. So again, real quick recap, the Black T-Rex Zord is kind of in between, where the overall design is the same as the T-Rex Zord. However, the top piece here and the tail actually are both similar to the Spino Zord. So that it's kind of half and half basically in terms of what it got its inspiration from. So each of them is kind of unique in that regard. So anyways, just wanted to mention that. So let's take a close look at the Black T-Rex Zord itself. So we'll zoom in right here. So you got the red eyes, very evil looking right there. It can open its mouth like so to fit in a Dino Charger, which we'll take a look at in a little bit. Okay. Really cool. You got some nice gold paint right there. There you have the tail as well. The other side is lacking a lot of paint. It's all black right there, so you really have to kind of display it in one direction basically. Otherwise, you know, it's noticeable there. But yeah, very simple, all black and gray, like feet there and arms, so nothing too fancy there. So yeah, so functionality wise, there's a couple things that you can do. So this moves up and down, and you can click in the missile, and essentially, if I move it back, if you push this down, it'll fire the missile, like so. Okay, very simple, and you can just push it back in to reload. That clicks up again. Very simple. So without the missile, it can fold down completely. With the missile in there, it won't fold down 100%. So you actually have 3 missiles right here that it comes with. So there's one inside of it and then 2 extra ones in the package. So you get a decent amount in there. And they are slightly different than the ones from the Spino Zord, because the Spino Zord had yellow missiles to complement the yellow on the face, whereas this one has gold on the face. So they gave gold missiles, which it's a neat little touch, you know, in case you're really trying to match up all the colors of everything. So just keep that in mind. That's pretty cool. So what else can you do? Well, same as the T-Rex Zord, when you insert any Dino Charger, does not matter which one at all, just any Dino Charger. I'm going to insert the one it came with. You'll see when I push it in, the top little piece is going to pop up. So ready? And hold on if I can get it in. Maybe, is it in all the way? Let's try this. It's a little tough. Oh, there, never mind. You had to crunch down on it. That's right, and it pops up. So I can fold it in, and then ready? Bam, this part pops up. Versus if you don't have a Dino Charger in there, you see how it closes. It doesn't all pop up there. But when you put in the Dino Charger, close it, bam, now you have the whole pop up there. So that's interesting. So that's all the little Dino Charger gimmick functionality and stuff that you get there. Now that being said, I want to transform this. And what I want to transform it with is I also have the Triceratops and Stegosaurus in black and gold that were released separately with the limited edition Dino Charge Megazord. So I do have that, and these are already transformed, so I'm just going to put them to the side, and let's transform this one. Same transformation that you've seen many times, so no big surprise there. I'm going to take all these pieces off. Okay, this is going to fold down and back, like so. This pops open for the helmet piece that fell out. Okay, then this is going to click into place like so. And fold these down and rotate. Okay, and oops, pop that apart. Okay, then, so that's already up. The helmet piece can go right on it there. Bam, pretty cool. And then last but not least, so this is what you have here. You can take these other pieces and try and attach it on the back and do something. I'm just gonna leave them off like that. The actual combination that I'm looking at has it on like the cannon. There's like a cannon that it'll put it on, so I'll show you that in just a second. Yeah. Anyway, so let's attach on the additional Zords, the Triceratops, and the Stegosaurus. And there, folks, there you have the black and gold Dino Charger Megazord. I know that Bandai is obsessed with the black and gold color scheme with the legacy stuff. Well, now it has invaded the Dino Supercharged line, and you have the black and gold Dino Charge Megazord right there. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Definitely a very interesting color scheme, and it's, again, one of those things that I probably wouldn't care too much to get, but now that I have it, it's kind of neat. From the back and stuff, there's, you know, not too much paint and everything going on, but it definitely looks pretty epic from the front. Definitely pretty cool looking. All of the, I like that the gold, because sometimes the gold in Power Rangers toys doesn't match each other. This gold does match that gold. It all fits in together perfectly, and it looks great to have this whole set together. So these Zords, I believe, came with the limited edition Dino Charger Megazord. That was this green one right here with the green T-Rex. So that color scheme was kind of odd, but they had the black T-Rex released separate, so now you can get them all together and form this, which is pretty cool. It definitely looks pretty neat. So the instructions kind of show some other stuff that you can do, which is you can take this little cannon piece and basically like attach it on the shoulder or something if you wanted to, like a little cannon like that. And then it also shows you can take, you know, this off of here, if it'll come out of the hand there. There we go. And you can take this cannon piece and flip it open and slide out this. Okay. And bam. If this will hold it, maybe, possibly, maybe not. It's a little tight. Okay, it's supposed to, basically, is what I'm trying to say. If you can get it to stand up properly, and then you can fit in the missile in here, kind of like that. So, it doesn't work super well, and this kind of looks a little lame with that there because it's just one solid color. So personally, I don't care much about doing this kind of functionality, but theoretically it's possible, so that's what it's for. So just letting you know that you can use these to make some kind of combination with it as well. And a ZordBuilder, so you can come up with your own crazy combinations and have fun with that. But that's that, guys. So that's the Deluxe Black, Deluxe Black T-Rex Zord right there. Pretty cool. Thank you all so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this review. Please give it a thumbs up and share the video if you did enjoy it. Got lots more Dino Supercharged reviews on the way, which I'm really excited about. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you later. If you enjoy these recolored items, then limited edition Dino Charge Morpher review coming up soon. So we had the limited edition Dino Charge Megazord, now the same color scheme, the Dino Charge Morpher, and it's got some different Dino Chargers with it. So we'll definitely take a look at that and see what it's all about. So thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you later.